Hey everybody, how you guys doing today? Welcome to Kitchen Talk with Granna. And yes, it is Granna. I know y'all probably looking at me like, what is she got going on? I've been changing stuff up here for the last few days. I'm in the house. I've done all the cleaning I can do. So I pulled out this old wig box that I had. So I just been trying different stuff, just doing some stuff, okay? But I'm so glad you guys can come up in the kitchen with me today and spend a little time with me today. Definitely not going to keep you guys very long. But before we get started, you guys know what that routine is. Go ahead, look down there at the bottom of your screen. Go ahead and take care of that share button. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Go ahead. If you haven't became one of Granna's follow, go ahead and hit your subscribe button. And at the end of this conversation, you can come back and give me any comments or anything you want to drop on me. You can do that at the end of this conversation, okay? When you're sharing my videos, make sure you're letting your family and friends know if they haven't became one of Granna's followers to go ahead and jump on the board and jump on the ship and become one of Granna's followers also, okay? I appreciate it. I haven't talked about it in a minute, but I'm still trying to get to I'm still trying to increase my followers and get to a certain goal. I appreciate everybody that has become a follower of Granna, but make sure you're spreading the word. You're letting everybody know about Kitchen Talk with Granna, and you're getting them to become one of my followers. I appreciate that, okay? Thank you guys so much. I did have a good month. For March, I got the report card. It was a really good month. So I'm continually to grow as the videos go. I'm still getting into it. So thank you guys for all the support so far, okay? Thank you. Okay, so this past weekend, a weekend ago, we celebrated Easter. You know, we had our Good Friday and our Easter and all that. The weather was okay. You know, it wasn't the best, but hey, you take whatever you can get. And I definitely appreciate anytime we get some sunshine or anything. So we did have a little sunshine going on. But you guys know with this coronavirus going on, a lot of the churches are not having the traditional Sunday church and stuff. They're doing their YouTube channels and doing their live videos, and some of them are having FaceTime live videos, and they're, you know, doing a pre-recording of all their services and everything. So I did get the chance to go and well, my plan was to go and get communion, because some of the churches, my church is still doing, you can go and get your communion on, you know, Friday or Saturday. They have a drive-through where you can go up and do that and pay your tithes and stuff like that. But I was thinking about that and just thinking about, you know, Easter Sunday is one of the Sundays that the church is usually packed. You know, everybody's out for Easter Sunday. You know, you may have not been to church the whole year, but come Easter Sunday, you're going to make your way to somebody's church, okay? You're going to be up in there and stuff. So I was just sitting back thinking about that. And, you know, that's one of the Sundays your church is going to be full. And then usually the first Sunday of the year after New Year's, you know, you usually have a pretty full church. And then, of course, on Mother's Day, you have a full church, okay? So I don't know why people pick just these days, these Sundays, to come out and go to church. I don't know. You know, everybody has their own reason, and I'm definitely not going to sit up here and try to tell anyone when or if they should go to church. Everybody knows, you know, what they get from church, and some people goes just to play church, so it ain't really doing them no good to go. But I was just thinking about all that, you know, with this coronavirus that's going on, you know, but you know, of course, we still got to be safe. We still got to do the social distance. When this virus first started, they were saying that it would be over by Easter Sunday and we would be able to get out, but of course that didn't happen, you know, and I don't see how they can really predict when this virus is going to stop, because we get so many different timelines already. We have gotten so many timelines, you know. I just think that with this virus going on and everything, that, you know, and I've said it before in one of my conversations I had with you guys, that I just think this is a time for us to just to sit back and do some reflection over our life, you know. And the same thing goes with, you know, when it comes to going to church, or how you choose to worship God, or how you choose to get your message, or you know, whatever it is you choose to get your message from God. You know, some people may choose to stay at home. Some people may choose to watch it on TV. You know, some people may choose to sit in their homes and just read their Bibles or whatever it is. You know, I personally miss not being able to go to church. You know, I miss not being in the midst, being in God's house, you know, hearing the word. And that's just me personally. Like I said, you can get the word anywhere. You can get the Holy Ghost anywhere. You don't have to be, you know, in a building. But me personally, I do miss not being able to go to church and spend my time, you know, hearing the word and everything. But I'm sure someone will come back and say, well, you don't have to be in church just to hear the word. And that's true. Like I said, you know, everybody do what they feel they need to do when it comes to religion. I am not a preacher. I am not trying to tell anybody what to do when it comes to that. But, you know, this coronavirus, it definitely has put so much out there for us to think about. It had made so many changes to just our daily routine, the things that we do daily. You know, it has changed all that. You know, it has changed how we go out. It has changed the way we are when we're around other people. You know, you might not want to give it credit, but you have to give this coronavirus that credit of all the change that it has brought into each one of our lives. It had made so things for some people difficult, because some people are not homebody people, like to stay in. So it's very difficult for them to stay in, you know. So that's something that the coronavirus has done. It has made it different. Some people like more of the entertainment part of the world, and this coronavirus has taken away the entertainment part of it. So that's a change that it has done. Some people are big sports people and just look forward to their weekends to sit back and enjoy sports. This coronavirus has made changes to that. You don't have the sports events going on, okay? Some people just like to go out to a nice restaurant, sit down, have a glass of wine, have a nice dinner. Corona put a change to that. You know, you can't go out into these bigger restaurants that doesn't have like curbside service, and you know, you have to go in and sit down. Corona has changed all that. Okay, so this coronavirus has changed so much of the world as it was before 4 or 5 months ago, that it has, you know, it gives you something to think about. You know, it really makes you think, you know, how much we as people was so dependent on these materialistic things that we just had to do on a daily or weekly or monthly basis and stuff like that. You know, all these things that we thought we could not survive without, Corona has taken away from us. Okay, so that's just something to think about right there. You know, 6 months ago, you could go to the movies and watch the latest movie that's coming out with no problem. Walk in, get your tickets, sit down, enjoy your movie. 6 months ago, whatever sports activity you had going on, you could sit back and enjoy it and, you know, chill out with that. 6 months ago, I could go get my nails done and didn't have to worry about you know, if the following 2 weeks from that, if I was going to be able to do that, you know, so much has changed. So much change has came with this coronavirus that we hadn't even thought about. But if you really sit down and think about it, all the things that was taken away or all the things that has changed during this coronavirus has been a lot of the materialistic things that we didn't think we could live without, okay? And anybody that knows me knows I love my nails. I love getting my nails done. But it's been a little over a month, going on 2 months since I've been able, and you guys can see, you know, look at them. See, I've already broke one, you know, but it's all good because I'm about to go old school. I'm about to start doing my own nails. And, you know, once I can get this acrylic taken off, I'm gonna Google it and get it off, and then I'm gonna go old school. But just like I said, just a month and a half, 2 months ago, I didn't even think about that. I didn't think that it would get to the point where I would not be able to go get my nails done, which is a materialistic thing or a non-necessity thing that I felt like I could not do without, you know. So we just sit back in this world, take some of this time that we're at home and kind of locked down, and think about all the things that we've had to give up involuntarily, because it's not like we voluntarily gave up these things. These things we have involuntarily gave up because of the coronavirus. And then, you know, if you just think about how much money you save because you haven't been able to do these things in a month, you know, are these things you really need to do monthly? You know, I know personally, and I'm not trying to say anything to anybody that likes to get their hair done, their nails done, go to the movies, go to sport events, any of that. I'm not saying anything negative about any of that, because I too liked it to do those things too a month to 2 months ago. I also enjoyed those things. And I also feel bad for those businesses that's not able to provide those services anymore because of the coronavirus, because they're losing their livelihood and they're not making that, you know, it's financially sitting them back, and they're not being able to take care of their families because they're a small business, and they're not being able to be open to serve us, you know, the customers, and, you know, getting these things done. But then you know, me personally, I look at it on the flip side, like, well, you know what? You didn't really need to be spending $80 a month on your nails. You didn't need to be spending maybe $20 a month to go and see a movie and get a bag, because you know you can go to the movies, get your big bag of popcorn and something to drink, and you've out of $20, and that's just one person, you know. So I just look at it for myself. I'm looking at trying to find all the good things about this coronavirus. I'm trying to think about all the positive things that I can take out of this coronavirus and how it's going to put myself in a better place, you know, because I don't work. I am on a fixed income, so I definitely have to watch my money. You know, like I said, I feel for everybody that's not able to work and losing money that way. But me, you know, being in the position that I'm in, I'm just looking at ways that I can better myself and put myself in a better situation because of what's going on with the coronavirus. So, you know, sometimes if you just sit back and you reflect and look at where you were 6 months ago compared to where you are today, and what changes you're gonna have to make because of this coronavirus. Some of us gonna have to make changes regardless. It doesn't matter if you want to change or not. Because of this coronavirus, you might have been here when it started, and now you're here. So you're gonna have to get together and come together on the same page, because you're gonna have to make that change, whether you want to or not. I mean, the coronavirus has already made so many changes for us. We didn't have a choice in it. He or she did not ask us if we wanted to do that. It just did it. So, you know, I didn't want to keep it too heavy today. I didn't want to really bring anybody down. I just want to sit back and, you know, I just wanted to talk to you guys about some of the things that I see coming out of this coronavirus and some of the things that I gonna do and looking at the positive side of it, you know. And I'm gonna continue to enjoy life and do the things that I enjoy doing. I just may go about it another way, or I may find some different hobbies or different things to get involved with once this coronavirus let us go and allow us to get back out into the world and start enjoying some of these unnecessities, as they call them. We get a chance to start enjoying some of the things that we just like doing. So I'm not saying I'm not gonna do those things, because I'm sure I am. I'm just taking it as it is now and looking at it and making some of the changes that that this virus has put in place and forcing us to do without even asking us to do it. It's just forcing us to make changes, okay? So that's about it. Just want to talk to you guys. Keep it light, you know. If you are out and about and you have the opportunity to get out and about, make sure you give a smile to everybody you come in contact with. It doesn't cost you anything, and you can do that from social distance. You can do it. And if you're out there, spread the love and just enjoy it. You know, it is spring. It is going into the summer. Just enjoy it and have a great time. I will see you guys back in a few. Don't forget to go back and give me any comments that you might have, and just have a great day, okay? Check you guys out on the next time around, all right? Bye.